Hello. Hey there, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday. Oh, I need to fix these chats, don't I? Where is my combo chat? There we are. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope you've had a good week so far. I've missed ya. I did not intentionally take a mini sabbatical. I just had to do a lot of recording and a lot of editing in a lot of short time, so I had to take up my usual streaming time with all of that. But now that I'm done, we can get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Velcro is here. She's having a drink, so I think I'm going to do the same thing. Today's beverage is just water. Ice water, because it's warm in this house. So I've got it is 25 ounces. My mother got me this Yeti tumbler last week. There's no condensation on the outside. It keeps everything cold for a really long time, and it fits into the cup holder of my car. So it's got my name on it. She put Martha on it, and it's pink. Thanks, Mom. This is my new emotional support beverage holder. for a while at least. Pretty sturdy shit. So I'm trying to stay hydrated because once the weather starts warming up, you really gotta focus on your hydration. Especially if you are taking antihistamines, antidepressants, anything that's gonna dehydrate you or is a diuretic, make sure you stay hydrated. It's very, very important. So now that that's out of the way, hi Aqua, welcome. Thank you for hanging out today. What have you been up to? I know it's been, I mean, I don't know if we, because the last stream we did was, what's it? Bald men. So I don't know if we've talked about how it's summertime is upon us. It is like right behind me, standing over my shoulder, like menacing behind me. So it's gonna get busy. It is going to get really, really busy as far as idol shows go. My first show of like official con season is 2 weeks from yesterday. The Taiban. Where's my image? I had this image. Where did it go? I don't know. But I'm posting about it all over social media. If you are in the Central Texas area and you want to support a local idol show, get your tickets. Links are down below. For YouTube people, description box. For Twitch people, panels. If y'all want to come see me in flesh form doing J-pop shit, that's where you'll find me. But yeah, I've got shows lined up May, June, July. I'm organizing a show in August. I might be performing, I might not. One of the shows that I am not organizing, but I applied for, I got put on the wait list. So we'll see. Oh my god. Excuse me. The allergies are killing me. But I got put on a wait list for a show outside of Texas. So I might be able to see some of y'all that are not in my backyard if I get off the wait list. But we have to see what happens as time goes on, as people confirm or deny, you know? But I will keep you updated in Discord, on all of my socials. I will keep you updated. I wanted to say thank you before we dive into the game. Let me pull it up. Before we dive in, I wanted to say thank y'all so much for all of the love on my most recent cover, my cover of Blooming World by Mom from Ensemble Stars. That was a part of the Beyond the Ensemble showcase for Ensemble Stars 10th anniversary, and I was not expecting all of the positive feedback. I just did that song because I really love Mama. I think he's excellent. I just love that silly little man. And I loved the song Blooming World. It was one of the first songs that I ever played on Ensemble Stars. And I was just so, I don't know if taken aback is the right expression, but I was just so, like, pleased with how, like, warm and encouraging the lyrics were and just how lovely his voice was. Also, I found out that the man who voices Mom also voiced Cecil? I don't know how you say it, in Uta no Prince Sama. Like, I don't go there. I only know, like, the main song, like 10% Love. That's the only Uta no Prince Sama song that I know. But I know who Cecil is because that's my friend's Blorbo. That's their man. But their man is my man in another game. But no, all of the OnStaries have found me on like TikTok and Instagram and by extension on YouTube. So thank you OnStaries, and I really appreciate it. Like the amount of comments that I got saying that how similar my voice was to Mama's, like I really appreciate it because I tried really hard to like channel his like specific style of singing. So I'm really, really glad that came across. And it made me feel like I had improved a lot in my singing. So I just, oh, thank you. That made me so happy. I was really, really happy about that. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Enjoy your lurk. It's Sunday. I know everybody's, gonna be prepping for their week. So yeah, go do your week prep. I'll talk to you on Discord later. We'll chat. But thank you so much for saying hi. I always appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But today we're diving back in to Ace Attorney because the last session we were stuck in the courtroom with Kudo, and I am so glad to not talk to him anymore. Yes, may the fourth be with you, and also with you. As a former church kid, every time, even Star Wars Day, I can't escape it. May the fourth be with you, and also with you. I might watch some Star Wars later. I usually watch at least one Star Wars movie every year on the 4th. Usually it's one of the 3 originals, but honestly, I might pick a prequel this year. It might be a prequel year. I'm not sure. Are y'all prequel people? I never understood the amount of hate the prequels got, honestly. But maybe that's because I grew up with them. Like, I was a child when the prequels were coming out. I feel like a lot of the hate for the prequels is forced. Forced. Star Wars. Hi, Viv! Welcome! Congratulations on surviving ad hell. I was just asking the people, how do we feel about the Star Wars prequels? Because we were talking about how it's Star Wars Day. I feel like a lot of the prequel hate is very forced. Puns. Like, were the originals better? Probably, but I don't think the prequels were awful. Like, I think there are things about them that are really cool. And actually recently I saw, oh gosh, some museum had Padme's costumes from episode 2 on display. And God, I would love to go see that because Padme ate down in that second film. Yes! No! Oh my God, Viv, you're my people! I love episode 2! I might watch that one today. I was trying to figure out what Star Wars to watch today. I loved episode 2! Everybody hated it because it was softer. And there was the romance between Padme and Anakin. And all of the men, the cis men, hated it. And you know what? Fuck them. Because without Padme and Anakin falling in love, the original characters would not exist. You gotta fall in love to make babies. Well, I mean, technically you don't. But like, for story, for plot. For these characters. They had to fall in love in order for Leia and Luke to exist. Thank you. God, I feel so validated right now. I remember seeing that one in theaters. I do, honestly, I also really loved the city, like the environment that 2 was. There was multiple environments in 2, but I just thought it was the coolest looking thing. I remember being as a kid sitting there in the theater with my jaw dropped open. Because I thought it was super cool. Okay. Thank you! God! I'm so happy. All it takes is just like another person to just validate your feelings, and it's excellent. But we're jumping back into Ace Attorney. And like I was saying, I'm so done with Victor Kudo. We need to leave his ass behind. I hope we don't have to talk to him ever again. But we're back into investigation, which is, funnily enough, like, Ace Attorney is supposed to be about lawyers, right? But my favorite part of the game is not in the courtroom, it's investigating. I like the detective work. That's my favorite part of the game. So the fact that we're going back into that makes me happy. So, We gotta find out who this, literal red man Phoneix imposter is with the fucked up scooter. You know, and by the thumbnail, obviously we know now how his scooter, got all crinkly and messed up. But I feel like it's giving me flashbacks to, the Eeny Miny case. The one with the box that I, like, went on about. How do I have 112 hours sunk into this game? That's kind of... That's a lot. That's a lot. But... What was I saying? Oh, yes. The car crash, specifically the way it's drawn, reminds me of the Eeny Miny episode. Because that's, like... That was her thing, you know? It's almost like there's an entire 2 games, right? No, I need to get those. Cause I want to do some sleuthing. I want the investigative work. So. Okay. Oh, we're gonna change that. I got the chat working. Bring the combo chat back. Bring it back. Go away. Okay. Everything is as it should be. Knock on wood. I love when things work, you know? I don't know when. I think I probably missed the last sale. Steam sale. Also, I feel like... Oh, because I zoomed... No, that was incorrect. Where's my display capture? I zoomed this in for the bald men. Oh, yeah, that's... We're gonna... We gotta get this back to our original size. There we go. I was like, why is that so big and off-center? Because we zoomed it in for the tier list. For the silly bald man. Which I need to, like... I need to figure out what we're doing for part 2 and when that's happening. But it probably won't be till the end of the month. Because that was a lot. And I'm probably going to start that stream earlier. Because if we're going to take 5 hours to rate these men, then I have to start earlier than 8 o'clock. Otherwise, we're going to be here till 2 a.m. again. Hi, Emily. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Glad you're here. Super straight for Edgeworth. He's a Toku dork. Okay, I haven't gotten into that part of the game yet. Hang on. I'm gonna put my hand brace back on. Carpal tunnel's acting up. Okay. So, let's continue, shall we? The investigation! You know, I have watched some tokusatsu series, like, you know, but I haven't watched any, like, Kamen Rider yet. And honestly, I'm a little intimidated and I don't know where to start. But I feel like I should watch at least one, you know what I mean? Or like Ultraman, something. Anyway. Let's go. January 7th. Right. So why do so many of the Phoneix Wright cases take place around Christmas and New Year's? I feel like a lot of these cases, they're either in October or they're in December or January. Like, is there a specific reason why we like these time periods of the year so much? Is that when there's an increase in crime? Like, I just feel like it's kind of funny that these cases end up happening at the same times of the year in these games. Okay, so we're back at the office after the trial.
How do you think the trial went this morning?
How do you think it went?
They got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances.
Oh, please. please DM me with your suggestions. I will always be happy with suggestions. Ooh, congratulations on your streak. Thank you. I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. No, it didn't, you bastard. God, you know, I'm gonna have to do a poll in the Discord to see who chat hates more, Mo or Kudo. Cause I feel like they might be tied for me at this point. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee.
All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon.
And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing with the eardrum got me. I mean, that's what saved our asses. But I'm also just kind of like, huh?
Talk about a terrifying case of contradictinitis.
Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah, we've got to find one for Maggie or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty.
Maya, that's terrible. That's so bad. Okay, we're gonna move. I guess we'll talk to Gumshoe first. Alright, where's our man? Damn it! I'm so sad. He's not here.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah. Everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station's server? Chief, quit playing on the internet! But my email pen pal 1337 Asian Princess. These translators are killing me. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! 1337 Asian Princess.
Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh?
Keeping busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Did they get hacked? Let's talk to the chief. He looks lost now that the power of his computer's been cut. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear 1337 Asian Princesses, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief.
Maya, you steal too much to be a police chief. Off on a grocery run, so I'll have this on audio only. Valid! Enjoy your grocery run. I hope it's not too expensive. We did a grocery run this weekend. Oh boy. Oh boy. Was this man always here? I feel like that desk is usually empty. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's talk to this man. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. Cool, cool. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Okay, I don't think this is gonna get us anywhere. So, let's go to the detention center. Can we talk to Maggie? Let's find out. Oh, well shit, we're not getting nothing. I know, I'm sad. No Gumshoe, no Maggie. We don't get anybody. I guess Maggie's still in questioning.
But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie!
Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Okay. But you know what is? The fucking fruity place. But I guess we gotta go to the restaurant first.
Empty, as usual.
Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. That's it! Come on, come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Now just call an 8, pal! Come on, I know you can! Why are you here?
He's getting really worked up about something.
No! That's the wrong number! Oh, looks like an 8 will only netted me $5 anyway. What a rip-off.
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Is he playing the lotto? Probably bought a lotto ticket. Ah! Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio?
Hey! Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
He is! And he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? Alright, buddy. Let's talk. This is a nightmare! How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
You really drove her into a corner, you know?
You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it. For once.
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese? Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Parmesan. Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean.
Well, how did she put it again?
I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir! I mean it! I don't ever want to see him again!
Something like that.
Oh.
Aw, please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Why? Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick.
Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe. Okay. Let's talk lunch. So, do you like the twin tea set? I never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking.
So, how'd it taste?
Well, for $20, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, really. It was, delicate. Hi, Lily. Alola. Welcome. Happy Sunday.
Delicate?
You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you?
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad! That's it! It tasted bad! It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know? Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating.
Hey, Nick. Maybe that's why Glenn Elg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glenn Elg, that reminds me, we still hardly know anything about the guy. How am I doing? Better, actually. Doing better. Thanks for checking in. I'm getting busy, things are getting busy. But I'm feeling physically better, so that is always a good thing. Alright, well let's learn about this guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here?
I know! Taking a gamble for food you hate. Never a good time.
So, what were you all excited about earlier?
Ah. That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the, daily exercise show. A psych lock on Detective Gumshoe. Now that's new. I didn't... Gummy, you were keeping secrets? I thought we were friends. Keeping secrets from your best pal, Phoneix? Damn. The betrayal. This lunch special's lobster sure is great.
Then why are there tears in your eyes?
Do we have enough to, like... Okay, I'm gonna save. Let's talk about Glenn. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
Oh, he wasn't literally a computer, Maya. There is one brain cell between the three of these people. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elk worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer farm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
I wonder about that. Let the child guide you, Phoneix. Or I guess young adult. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Okay, so I'm gonna go to Blue Screens Inc. first. Then we'll come back for Gumshoe and the Psych Lock. Let's do it! Hi, Alyssa! Welcome! Happy Sunday! That's alright, friend. Happy to see you here. I hope your week's been well. Look at these nerds! Oh my god.
Wow, this place is so high-tech. You could almost smell the electricity in the air.
It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know? What does electricity smell like? I always thought it would be a little metallic. Who are you? Oh! That is a cunty character design if I have ever seen one. Oh my god.
Hello?
I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked.
Wow, what secrets?
Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building.
Understood.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. Educational? Shut up, Phoenix. Oh, it does have a metallic smell? Interesting. Right, the suit is good. And like the haircut and everything, she is on theme. And we got lights in the suit. Come on, lady. My name is Lisa Basil. Basil, or should I say Basil? Lisa Basil. Lisa Basil? Is that supposed to be like a leaf of basil? If you want to dress up like this, there is nothing stopping you, Lily. Go for it. I'll just say Basil for now, and if I need to change it later, I'll do it. My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director. We love women in STEM. Yes. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. References. Is anybody here a Ghost in the Shell fan? I will admit, I've never seen any of Ghost in the Shell, but my partner's obsessed. I should probably watch and or read it. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's? Right, the scouter and the gaming mic. I feel that.
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs.
And do you write programs too?
No, I just enjoy wearing this. Well then, what, do you just provide the money?
They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
We should have a movie night. We have a list of things to watch, honestly. Okay, let's save. Alright, we gotta ask you some questions, lady. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. She just call him stupid. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them.
Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. You are always fighting with Maya. You're so funny.
CDs?
Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media. Oh, digital optical storage media. Alright. You can tell this is a product of its time when you have to... It's such fancy technology! I know, right? Hi, Pillow. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Explaining CDs. When did this game come out? Was it like, 06? Funny. 07. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. I love retro tech. Don't even get me started. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact.
Okay, he's just gonna keep talking. And I am not gonna be able to keep up. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? She continuously is calling them stupid, and honestly, she's not wrong. Right? Put that poor man on the spot.
Yeah.
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. Okay, let's talk about Glenn. You know about what happened, right, Ms. Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible.
Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens, Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. What's with the horse calendar? That's killing me. Oh, you know, he was into lottery tickets, so I wonder if he was, like, into gambling. Like, maybe he bet on horses. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Alright. Let's examine this shit. What can you tell me about the horse calendar?
Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess.
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
Say that to my ADHD. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know.
Ugh.
She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. It go brr, right?
Hey, this calendar.
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen.
I'm telling you, all this December and January shit. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else?
Yeah, it says meet with the tiger.
The tiger? Glenn's calendar added to the court record. I bet you it's that scary man. Okay, let's look at the books. Oh. What's... No clues here, but okay. Nothing? What about these?
Hey, look, Nick. It's a supercomputer.
Mr. Angry Tiger Man. I work better with a messy desk. I'm one of those people that I put things... Right! That's what I'm saying! When I organize, like, until I get used to the new organization, I'm like, man, this thing used to be right here, but now I don't remember where I moved it. That's so valid. Everybody has a different workflow, you know?
It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it?
Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That's so true. I remember taking like a basic programming class in high school, and that was what our teacher told us. Computers are stupid. They only do what you tell them to. So if something is wrong, it's usually you. Oh god.
That explains why we don't use the computer.
Oh my god. Oh man. Pot meat kettle. You work there too, Maya.
Yeah, but at least I'm...
Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you.
She said she'd laugh at us, Nick.
She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Why? I don't understand why we can't. Okay, well, let's talk to this guy. I mean, I guess neat freaks have their own system, just like, you know, people who are not neat freaks have their own system. As long as you're not telling anybody else what other system they should use, you're good to go. By proxy, she is laughing at you. I guess so. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he?
Wow, I bet that's where the pro in programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe I could become old CD's apprentice.
And what about your spirit medium training? Right, like she is completely like fucked off from her actual job. She's just decided to like go solve crimes with Phoneix instead of, you know, doing what she's supposed to. I'm just wondering like what the repercussions of that are down the line, you know what I mean? Maya does need protection. She's too curious for her own good. If you're gonna be curious, you gotta be smart. And Maya only has one of those things. During elementary school and later college, my professor would see my table. Oh! They encouraged the mess. Okay. Well, we know what their system is. Computers are on the fast track of doing what they want, so that's another reason this is dated. Yeah, you know, it's like... This was definitely made before, like, the, you know, the concept of AI was really, like, tangible, I guess. Alright, let's look at this guy. Oh, well, we already... Okay. What's this? Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling.
Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for.
This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind.
Futuristic?
Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul. I don't know about that, but okay.
On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
Aha! There we go.
Wow, look at this mess!
Looks like they're all bet. Aha! I knew he was a gambler. I knew it.
What kind of betting tickets?
For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets.
Wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these.
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. 500. Yeah, man's had a problem.
This many tickets would get you what? $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know. You were so hard up you'd try to profit from the dead, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Damn. I learned with AI, it's all predictive, so it's still human. Right, exactly. AI is only as smart as the humans who train it. And then, you know, because humans train it, it's going to have whatever implicit, like, biases that whoever trained it had, you know? So it's not a perfect tool by any means. I am a fan of critical thinking, actually. Okay, I think we got everything in here. Okay. Yeah. Can I present something to her? What about this? No, she's not gonna. Alright. Oh, Maya. Okay. Well. Tribune. Why don't we talk about this? Nope, she's not gonna know anything. Resident Evil 9? Oh, got it. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Self-learning is starting to become a thing as long as they don't have unfettered access to the internet. Whew. Man, growing up today is probably hard. Emma Sky, that's, that was a different case, wasn't it, Emily? I think it was. Okay, so if we don't have, I guess we'll just present Glenn. Talk about Glenn. About Mr. Elg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality.
Oh, like what?
He was a bit of a loser. Damn, lady. Okay. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble.
What's the matter?
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Right, definitely a gambling addiction. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry. Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Ah, god damn it. 3 Cyclops.
I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets.
Well, why don't we go back to Gumshoe and see if we can break his 1 Cyclops, and maybe that'll give us something. Save. Oh, you're playing both of those games at the same time? Dang. That's dedication. Okay. Alright, let's see what's up. The radio. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell ya. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it's related to... the lottery ticket, I would say. Yeah. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big just like Glenn Elg did. Work is all secrets for Ms. Basil, that's true. It's like you could see right through me. Well, that was easy. I cracked him already? See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Well, then what? Oh, okay, I was about to say, why are the chains still there? Thanks, Gummy. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone in the lottery?
So, how'd it go?
I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah. What time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Millionaire radio flyer added to the court record. Wasn't his time of death around that time? Let me look at the autopsy report.
Millionaire radio? That sounds so cool. I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Okay. Let's look at the court record. What was I looking at? Autopsy. Time of death between 1:30 and 2:30. Okay. Got it. I think we might have what we need to go back and talk to Ms. Basil. First, we save, and then we're gonna give it a shot. Let's see if we got what we need. Glenn's troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak with someone in customer service? What's she talking about? I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Ms. Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this? I'm gonna go with the horse racing tickets. Yeah. What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, he had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time, but 500 tickets, bitch? Not everyone, yeah, see? Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? I wonder if it's the flyer or the lottery ticket. Okay, good. We went with the ticket. All right. The lottery, horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! Alright, she's sweating. You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. The tiger, perhaps? Mr. Elg met with someone on the day he was killed. He even made a note on this calendar about the meeting. Meet with the tiger. What is the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest Glenn was meeting him to discuss his debt? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, I might not have enough information. I might have to go back to the park and actually meet with this tiger person. I have never heard anything about this tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger. I'm no programmer, but does she really expect me to buy such messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to the tiger. Oh, yeah. We don't have him yet. Yeah, we don't have it yet. Close. No dice. We gotta go back to the park. Vitamin Square, if you will. There he is! There's his fucked up scooter bike. Here we go.
I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you?
Maybe he went to buy another ton of beans. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least, not for now. Me too. Besides, any more beans today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Okay.
Hey, check this out.
I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Check inside the apple or the strawberry. Just imagine a tiger loose in the city.
Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle.
Huh?
Don't worry. Someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope.
Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony?
place is so fruity.
Because we're fruity, Maya. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites.
Then that apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
Come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on, woo!
No way! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too.
Okay. Birds.
Hey, look, pigeons.
Yeah, heaps of them too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
That's a dove, not a pigeon. Although technically, another name for a pigeon is a rock dove. So, like, Maya could have something there.
Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it?
You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya.
Looking at this orange reminds me
Of what?
that you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know.
Speaking of fun, if we get Maggie acquitted, maybe we can all get together sometime.
Okay, but what do we play with someone who's never even won a game of tic-tac-toe?
You don't think it's sturdy enough? I don't know. I think it might work. How about we change the rules a bit then? We could play Old Maid, and, we could say the person who's left with the old maid at the end's the winner. How's that?
Not bad. Not bad at all. We could even rename the game to Fair Maiden.
They try so hard.
I used to love sandboxes like you would not believe.
Sturdy is different from weight capacity. All right. Really? You?
Sure, finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do.
I think we've talked about this before. Right. Iron fillings. Yeah, we did talk about this. Okay, weird. Where do I find this tiger? Well, let's see who's in the kitchen.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
Who the fuck is this? Who is this poor Victorian child? What? Is she the debt collector?
I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready. I promise.
I love fire, you know. The way it crackles.
No, stop it, I beg you.
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
Mais no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh no, you do not have to worry. You worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time.
Oh!
I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
God, if she worked for the IRS. No. Ugh, I have less shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There. Oh, oui, that feels good. Ugh. Oh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes. Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. La oil of sandalwood. Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? Who was that woman? Well, I guess we'll just start with that. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's what girls do, Nick.
But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. Let me fact check if oil uses femme pronouns. Right? But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays?
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. Right, you gotta ask what their pronouns are, Phoneix. Okay, let's talk about this crazy woman. So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Oh, la la. Oh, you saw that. Well, yes. Sorry.
So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful.
I don't know about that, Maya. Polite? Graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement, I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot in here.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise. Now that I think about it, hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having.
You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens.
Pretty sure it's that debt note. That one? Oh, I have to hit the present button, don't I? Come on, Martha. It's actually mask pronouns le pétrole or le huile if we're being direct instead of referring to it as petrol. Okay. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with la broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui! They kept harassing me months after months. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
Ma bien sure if I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. Yo, which is water. Okay. Le is used with a lot of liquids. Interesting. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No. I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish. Ew. I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish, fava beans, and a nice Chianti. I'm gonna guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Ah!
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
If you will, give me just a moment. It's been over an hour and I have not stretched. We're gonna stretch for a second and then... Ooh. Then we will get to this, you know, bandaged up woman who looks like a sick Victorian child. Low is probably the closest you could get in English with the L apostrophe. Without it, it just sounds like old. Okay, interesting. Again, French is really the only, like, romance language I never took formal classes in. I took Spanish, I took Italian. Did not take French.
So I'm learning things. Ooh. Okay. Touch the toes. Velcro is not here. Or mopeds. Ooh.
Oh no, she is here, but she's sitting on the windowsill. Ugh, she's watching cat TV. Something out there must be really interesting if she missed stretch time. I'm almost out of water. Alright. Let's learn about this weird woman. The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's, why has it come to this? What a tragedy! Suddenly, I find myself so deep in the debt. It is a sign of the bad, bad world we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad, bad culinary skills. The woman who was here, the scary woman. She is from the loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui. Tender lender, it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Don't you dare. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya.
Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much.
So, tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case.
Alright, let's talk about it. You don't think he deserves debt forgiveness? I wonder.
I am a weak woman.
She refers to herself as a woman, Phoneix, so let's use her correct pronouns, please.
When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who's he?
Who's he?
Thanks, Maya.
Le tiger.
The tiger?
Oui! He is the manager of the Tenderlander. A terrifying man. The big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no, no, no. This man is a presence. As a presence. A most formidable personality. Also, oui, he does have the spiky hair, just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Huh. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Okay. It's time to go on an adventure. We gotta meet the tiger. Oh! Hi, Gummy.
I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay. We'll see you later then.
Bye.
Oh, he's back. You better get going, detective, or you'll be late.
Actually, I've kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
A favor?
Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me.
He made rice and Vienna sausages. Oh, Gummy.
He's doing his best.
What is it?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on earth who could down this much meat.
I don't know. I feel like Gumshoe probably does that on the daily. It is sweet, isn't it? You could. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, there are some people in this world who can.
You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness.
Okay. I mean, I knew you were my people, Gumshoe, but... Oh, God. It's so funny.
So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal.
How did rice and cooked weenies take you long to make? Did you make the weenies from scratch? I can't exactly say no, can I? A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. That's so funny. Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Maya to carry.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
He hand grows. He's got rice patties in his backyard. Oh, man. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. That's cute. He's finally gone. Well, let's go to Vitamin Square first. He's a local rice supplier? That's funny. That's a funny idea. Okay. Let's check out Tender Lender. Right? Poor bastard probably has another part-time gig. Win through compromise. Okay, interesting. What is with this cunty little number over here? Or maybe it's more campy than cunty, but okay, alright. We've got a shogi piece, we've got a daruma, a punching bag, CD player. What the fuck is that? Oh, an ashtray. Gross.
This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it?
It does. Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Oh, no. Talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Oh! It's the woman.
You're here to discuss alone?
No. Not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone. Just like that.
I guess we'll just have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay?
Do you think it'd be okay?
Of course, no one will ever know.
Oh shit, she just came out. We can't arrest them. Only police can do that. We'd have to drag Gumshoe back here.
Coffee? I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly.
Yes. Thank you.
Do not touch the desk. Please.
Okay. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here. Well, bitch, we might as well take a look. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it.
The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into.
Motherfuck! This woman keeps coming back.
Have you finished the coffee?
Ah! Yes, thanks. It was, lovely. Edgeworth, I've got loan sharks down here at the precinct.
So, you drank it all?
Girl, did you poison the coffee?
If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it.
Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh wait, maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the?
What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw the Tiger?
It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber.
What?
This must be the CD Maggie told us about.
Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal.
No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Okay. MC Bomber added to the court record. Should we keep investigating? Maybe. I want to know about the clothes.
Hey, look at this Parisian style coat. It's so chic.
It probably is a crime, but I don't think she cares. Looks more like a pimp, not the pimp suit. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion.
Hey, look at this. This suit's the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
Oh, the blue one with the lawyer badge on it. Huh. The same color as my suit?
Ah!
Keep your voice down, Maya. Don't drink the coffee, Maya.
Some cake.
God damn it!
I'll just leave it here for you.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise...
Sure.
Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand?
Can we tie her to a chair? Man, we don't got rope.
Oh, I'm scared, Nick.
So? What were you getting excited about before?
Look, on the lapel of this suit.
That's a cardboard attorney's badge.
Is the tiger a lawyer?
No way. Look at this thing. It's made of paper. Okay, paper badge.
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick.
Why doesn't anybody recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Ashtray?
Oh, no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up.
Yeah. It's all over the rug and everything.
I accidentally knocked over a big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain.
No, she is not, but how many years has she been doing this with us? It was one of those...
It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal.
How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy?
Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too.
Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. 3 years? Okay.
What is it?
Look what's printed on its cover. It says, Très bien. Très bien matches added to the court record. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them.
Yeah. The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. I think the tiger has come back to the lair. My God, man. Come out from under the desk, Maya.
What are you two snooping around my office for? Nothing! We were just... My precious carpet! You've got ash on my rug! You gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door! It wasn't us! It was already like the... You wanna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think yous can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs! Oh. Don Tigre, you're back. Oh, that voice, it's like evil seeping into your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier and... Oh, has she got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's not an... What? 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 I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? I'm trying to make him different enough from Gumshoe, but it's hard. That's so unfair. She's the real evil in this operation. Don Tigre is just the muscle. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while discussing your loan. You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. Am I? Right, he's scared of her. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? That's the voice. We gotta make it like more nasally. Blah, see, blah. I have a few things I want to ask. Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait, please.
That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him.
Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, "Hold it!" either.
The espresso.
God damn it, she's back.
And cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Well, I guess we'll talk. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlender.
With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest. And an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not gonna end well?
We will tenderly lend you a little bit extra here at Tenderlender. Hey, Nick. Things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game, for starters. Why don't you take out a loan?
No, I would not like to take a loan from a place like this.
Tenderlender is on your side.
So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
we'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town.
Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
You think Phoneix is more attractive than the tiger. Okay, I was like, ooh, you're into the tiger? Nah. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
Fucking red jaundice? Oh my god. The manager being the tiger.
Kudo Tigre.
Furio or Furio? I guess we'll go with Furio.
Furio?
Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from.
Shin Off's got a real name! Nick, hurry up and find out more about him.
If you will excuse me, I need to grab some more water, and then we will talk about the tiger. Give me just a moment to refill my glass. Be right back. Okay. We're back. Have more beverage. Okay, let's talk more about Don Tigre. There he is. 42. Looks good for 42. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre?
Cookie. Sure? How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
No, ladies first, Maya. What's every stereotypical mob group specifically Italian? Why is every stereotypical mob group specifically Italian? Don is an Italian term, yes. You are correct. I wonder, I don't know about the Japanese version, I wonder if they made him a Yakuza in the Japanese version, because he's got the Daruma and the Shogi piece. And like the motifs on his jacket remind me of those giant back tattoos. So I wonder if the translators made him Italian to make the mob thing more understandable to a Western audience. Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably what they did. Yeah, so I wonder if he was a Yakuza in the original version. I'd have to look that up. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing, working together? Right, yeah, she does ramen instead of burgers over there.
We are lovers.
Oh? That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I owe Don Tigre my life. He is the one who saved me.
Sounds like a front, right? The tiger saved you?
Please, address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to...
Okay, Don Tigre, of course, I'm sorry. I feel like she's kind of giving off Yandere vibes a little bit. He saved her life. I'd sure like to know how that happened. Okay.
I'm very...
Why does it say Viola now instead of Violetta? What's going on?
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died once.
You died?
About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. Right, the fucking pizza joints with the, yeah, uh-huh. Yup, I've heard of those.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
Yeah, she's the undead! Correct, she does look like a zombie. Or a more vampire, I guess.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
I don't know what their relationship is. We gotta do more digging. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got the bandage around your head?
This?
Yes, girl, what I just asked you about. Yeah, I'm thinking it might have something to do with the car accident in the thumbnail. Let's find out. What's the story with the bandage?
They put it on after the operation.
Girl, they would have shaved your head if they'd operated on you.
Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
I think she might have a lot of things, but we'll find out.
A fatal injury?
Emily, you're so funny. I don't know. We'll certainly find out, I guess. Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you died once? Oi! Oh my god! Just when I think... Oh god, just when I think we're done.
Oh, she really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Shit.
Black?
Oh, we ain't seen those yet. All right, let's see what we can find.
There he is. Old Seedy's back feeding the pigeons again.
God damn it, I didn't want to talk to him.
There, take this and get out of my park.
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why? Hello, man.
What are you doing, Maya? Huh?
Hey, he just turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo.
Pigeon. Cat.
Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Out with the demons, in with good fortune.
Ow! 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 Oh, seeds, shell splinters. Oh, painful.
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Well, guess we'll talk. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was busy looking at the serving girl's backside. That he can't remember her face! A filthy, depraved animal!
Not at all.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into that young lad's cappuccino.
I bet you it was Violetta or whoever the fuck.
We hear you.
Right? Like, that's Violetta. Wearing a wig.
And another thing. The young layabout was wearing an earpiece. On the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you.
Okay, okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat! Take this!
You said you were a craftsman, right?
The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Uh-oh, we got a bot. None of my mods are here. Give me a second. The bot must be kicked. What are we doing? Chat, ban the bot. Hi, Tetro. Welcome. I appreciate it, Pillow, but I got it. We did it. I hope your Sunday's going well. What have you been up to? There we go.
Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose. Don't we all? That's one thing we can agree on. And scream right down his ear hole objection!
Oh. So, did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood. That's all. I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out! If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Let's... I'ma cut in. Actually, we've got places to go, things to check and stuff. Maybe another time? Fine, whatever. Just don't forget, I've got a tsunami's worth of grumbling to do. Yes, yes. This girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all. Honest.
What? I never said that.
Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you. What is this? It's covered in seeds. A discount coupon for a burger?
He really wants someone to grumble at, huh? Although it is a burger joint.
Okay.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
Oh. Oh, well, damn it, I guess I just have to listen to him talk. Fine. Fine, suck it up. Guess I better let him talk. There's not much call for craftsmen these days, huh? Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is running errands! Yeah, he'll ramble like Old Bag. You know, I think him and Old Bag would be friends. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of two-bit community handyman?
Well?
Buy some bread. Now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Ah, yes, it's just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Très Bien? Oh shit, I didn't even see the Yeehaw Redeem. Fine. Thank you. Thank you for the Yeehaw Redeem. My apologies for missing that. I am hydrated and yeehawing. Thank you, Tetro. Oh, and thank you for the head pats. Head pat on my cowboy hat. Hee hee hee. Did you get asked to run an errand there, too? I need the head pat for tolerating Kudo's yammering. Thank you. Yes, I did. That very day that young brat was poisoned. What? Alright, what was it? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed, and I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me, "Excusez-moi, you call the police." Call them yourself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? I think he went to a payphone. Ha! Do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamadigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened, yes, sirree, the owner was at Très Bien on his own. You know, I guess it doesn't have a landline. I wonder why Kudo didn't ask about that. Huh. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Ugh, excuse me.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man, Phoneix, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Ah!
Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. Yeah, I think he is just uneducated. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead. We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Alright, we're gonna save and we're gonna move. Maggie? There we go. Right? Like, he's seen literal magic.
Oh, Mr. Wright!
Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you?
Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened.
They let you have a blog?
Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man.
Well, he was all over the place with his testimony.
He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident anyway.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a different person. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Where's the weenie lunch? There it is. Oh, yeah. I've got something you're gonna love.
Really? What is it?
A lunchbox. Just for you. Here.
Wow, a lunchbox! Weenies, too! I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you?
Oh, she's not gonna eat it now.
Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. Cooking that many weenies takes a long time. True. The rules are the rules.
The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them.
Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier.
And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But...
She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
But... Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, she is just mad at Gummy. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya.
Well, how was it?
That hit the spot. I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir.
That makes me sad.
Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember?
Yup, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup?
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it?
That is a lot of weenies, isn't it?
Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD...
Wrong voice. That's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. We saw it, though. You know, the CD with the writing on it?
Oh, yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber, Maya. The name was scrawled on the sports paper as well.
They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
my head. This is getting way too complicated for me.
You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn Elg, collapsed, right?
Yes. It's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations.
No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright?
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean?
Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
Oh, it's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD.
Okay. Let's present some stuff. I'm gonna go with the CD first.
I know I used to be on the police force,
But I'm incarcerated now. I don't pick up much information in here. All I can help you out with is the menu at Tribulations.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't let your spirits fall.
A fucking geyser, that's so funny. Okay, so she's not gonna know anything about that. Let's talk about Kudo.
I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man.
He's not really that bad of an old man, though.
Still, I feel a bit uneasy.
Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it.
Okay. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite
what?
Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true, there was another customer in the restaurant.
We know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
But I can't really say. It was an old man.
Okay then, how about calling him a really old middle-aged man?
No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
Aha! A woman?
Are you sure, Maggie?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
So, what did this woman look like?
She was sort of creepy. And she had a kind of cackling laugh.
Creepy.
Cackling?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Oh, of course it's Vi. You mean... this person? Ah, damn it. She's not gonna know. What about Tigray? There we go! Alright.
Holy smokes, that's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at that ridiculous suntan.
For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so, I don't know how...
He told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan.
I am not hearing this. Nope. Okay. I don't know. We already presented him, didn't we? No. Maybe Gumshoe? Okay, let's see what's up. What's this big meeting about? The main server just went up in smoke! Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet, too! I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online! I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas! It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. Gross.
Wow, this place is really buzzing.
Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, Belle?
Detective Gumshoe.
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We've got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes!
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Pendelender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady?
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
We better find out what the story is with this lady.
What exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal?
And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. I know, bless her heart. And bless his heart, too.
What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do ya?
A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. Oh, Mega Man. Okay, gotcha. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage.
Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No. The damage is, well, it's all internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Imagine all the case data that you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah. And what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster.
Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Ooh, hiccup. Dr. Light, that's so funny.
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
No. People don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's.
What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Kudo so he catches a cold.
Right! Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd get too sick.
Y'all are terrible.
I mean, I think they don't need to explain all computer viruses, especially not to Maya and Gumshoe.
You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? Where? When? And why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
All the different viruses have names, right? I kinda feel like I've heard the name of the virus we quote somewhere before.
Name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too. Okay.
That's the girl who works over at Tenderlander. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
Keystroke virus. I've also heard of that.
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse?
Her name is Viola Cadaverini.
Oh, they were definitely Yakuza. You see the kimono collar here? They made it into the mob for the English version.
She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him.
Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family.
Yeah, I guess I could see it as a suit, but the Cadaverinis. That's one scary sounding name. I mean, the word cadaver is in it. That's, I get it. I get the pun. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. You're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Better get some more info, Gumshoe, about this family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Cadaverinis. Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah? As in? They pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tenderlander, I take it? Sure. No one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini. And I mean no one. Interesting.
So, Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then?
Right, this does sound like a Fed problem, but we don't get that in this game. The RIC, the RICO Act. But they got Al Capone on tax evasion, as they should. Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tenderlander? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss at Tenderlander are pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. What does he know about Tigray? Oh, this guy, the tiger.
Is he famous?
Criminals don't do taxes, you see. Right. Yeah, the guy's not a loan shark, you know? Nope. He's a big lone cat. Hence the name. Don't pay him back, and you'd better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive.
You're shaking, detective.
Like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kinda on edge at the moment, if you know what I mean. Okay. I don't know. Tigers are hardcore. I love them. But no, I would not want to meet one in the wild. Because you would be DED dead. Let's see about that. No. Oh! Okay, maybe we do get something. This is it! This stupid name! I remember now! I thought so. Here it comes.
Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that's just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please?
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah. It's in every computer and every public office in the city. Damn! That's a lot. Everyone's going nuts! They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently the programmer who... I bet you our buddy Glenn made this virus. The focus right now is on tracing the route of this virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. Millions? A virus can be worth that much? Okay. MC Bomber updated. I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing! And that is... You know, the lunchbox! How did everything go? Lunchbox?
You remember the weenies?
I hate weenies. Yeah, those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah, that's what she said, really?
Well, not exactly.
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox!
Oh.
Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this? This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these, too.
Okay. Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Maya. Again.
I really can't eat anymore.
No, he's not gonna. Guess I need to move. Would he know anything? Probably not. Where's the... Let's check on what's-her-face. And let's see if we have enough now to do this. Yay, food! I feel that. I'm getting a little hungry, actually. Alright, Glenn's troubles. Alright, so we gotta do tickets. Then...
ticket. Okay, and then one lock gone. Okay, then... Deep trouble. Mr. Elg's real problem was with... Okay, tiger. So... Calendar. And now we have the tiger, so we can... Yeah, I think we can do this. Okay, so... Yeah, maybe he's a real tiger. I think it's time to introduce you to the tiger. There we go! Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tenderlender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. Aha! Okay, number 2. Let's see if we can get that last one. It is true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch! But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth... We have it. We have it. Perhaps you good people should leave, so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? I think we got it. This is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. Aha! There we go! We did it, boys. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So... He said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? How?
Maybe he was gonna become a waitress at Tribulations?
Where do you come up with these ideas? Alright. Risky extra work. So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. Okay. MC Bomber updated again. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Okay, Glenn Elg's losing horse racing tickets thrown back on the floor.
Use the trash can, Nick!
Okay. Do we go back to Vi? First, I'm gonna save. Let's go back to Vi. Let's see. No, he's not gonna know anything. Maybe present Tigray or the woman. Oops. I didn't mean to hit that. R. Let's try her. Nope. Not gonna know her. He's not gonna know anything about it. Okay. I guess we'll try. What about the head bandage? Do I have enough information for this? Let's... hang on. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what we got. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very oh, we still haven't seen the car crash. Shit. And she laughs. What if I present the bike? No, we still don't have enough information. Okay. I don't have it. We need to talk to Tigray. What happens if I do this? No. I don't leave the office. I can't tell you anything except Don Tigray. Talk about him then. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigray? I also want donuts. That sounds delicious. God, that's a terrible joke.
Cookie.
Sure. Oh, okay, no, we've already done this. We've already did this. What about that? There we go. Okay, we got something. This man is your grandfather, right?
Carrying a picture like that around with you. You should watch your back.
Thanks for the advice.
The family is always watching me. From the shadows.
The family?
I thought I saw something suspicious under the corner of that rug. One wrong move and you might disappear forever.
This feels like Halloween, only a lot more real. And a whole lot scarier, too. Nope. Okay. Can we examine shit still?
What's this?
It's a punching bag.
What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
Right? I feel like they're already on some kind of watch. What do you mean, walking around?
The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before. Back at Tribulations, Paris fashion is more my thing.
I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Shogi.
Let's see. This round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering.
You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change?
Heh, I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove.
Only if I feel like dying.
Now this yellow thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know?
Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Ugh.
Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here.
What is it? A repair bill?
Looks like he did some repair work on his car.
Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? A buggy. Right. Punch buggy. He's a fan of the old country. See, the only, experience I have with shogi is in Yakuza. And it wasn't my favorite. $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane!
The car is registered to the Cadaverinis.
Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? This is the evidence that we were missing. Win through compromise.
I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
Must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that.
Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That... Ah! That's Tender Lender's guiding principle.
Oh!
Compromise the customer to win.
God damn it, woman.
Oh, I see. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. We've got the Daruma, we've got the, oh, the rug? That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug.
It's solid gold, Nick. Gold. Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that.
Would you really want such a shiny desk, though?
I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, maybe Vi's got some industrial strength pine saw or some shit.
Wow, I'm completely dazzled.
That's because it's completely dazzling.
I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be distracting.
So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Okay. We've done the ashtray. Okay, I think... let's save. And let's try one more time. Because I think that was the piece of evidence we were missing. Yeah, I think he would have one, though. Okay. Fatal injury. Difficult operation. Let's see about that. There we go! That's it! I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. Your grandfather. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? Grandpappy! 1 lockdown, 3 to go.
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me.
There it is.
It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try and avoid it, but...
How did she end up with the injury and his ass with no helmet came out unscathed?
I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Airbag? Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I'd have...
Is it possible? Could the person who have committed the hit and run have been... Boom! Phoneix, right! Every time I play these games, one of these characters shows up. What's up, Phoneix? I'm about to go to sleep, but I'll be around for a little bit. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by, Phoneix. I appreciate it. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it.
Boom. 2 down, 2 to go. If the motorcycle took the brunt, they could be launched. Okay, I guess.
We collided. The motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. What if he was the car? I mean... Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved with a traffic accident on his bike. Look at his fucking bike. Where's his bike? His fucked up bike. A chest? Well, he got his titties out. I don't know if he'd have his titties out if he's hiding a chest wound. What if you're the tiger? This is like, what's his face? Max all over again. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Ms. Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Fudio Tigre. Edgeworth has bigger tits, I will argue for this case. I mean, yes. That's probably why he wears all that fluffy stuff. But yeah, Gumshoe probably wins on the big titty committee. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me.
Yeah, no, I definitely think Grandpa is making him earn his keep here. The tiger was the doctor. I don't know about that. And not the 50p. That's funny.
I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Had to be Grandfather. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? Listen, spending money on food is totally valid.
$1 million.
Holy shit, we did it. Thank fuck. Okay. Tell me about it.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed an operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
It always ends up talking about tits and ass in this chat. Every time. Listen, if you're from where I think you're from, y'all got the NHS. They're basing this shit on the American healthcare system, where everything is expensive. Ugh.
Really?
Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. You are the NHS. Okay.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Me encanta Edgeworth. Me too.
Compensation, huh?
It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
Oh no, she's sad. Well, damn, I feel kind of bad for her now.
But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil.
Oh, here we go.
He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
Viola's medical papers added to the court record.
Wow. I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things I consider inexcusable: poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything all right, Nick?
Yeah, man, what trauma do you got? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah.
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill thrown into the trash. Oh, his ex! Right! I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Okie dokie, back in the restaurant. Bonjour! I have been waiting for you to return, have you? Pourquoi, mon ami?
Mr. Armstrong.
Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to yous, fellas. Uh-oh.
It's Shinoff.
Who you calling, Shino? Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? Yous wanna play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now. Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Ms. Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it! That girl's dumber than an eggplant! You just wanna know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad, and it ain't only a face. Damn, what a bitch. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm gonna expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two. Mr. Armstrong, Ms. Armstrong. Girlie, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, girly pop. Oui. Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me! Désolé! I cannot argue with him.
Ugh! That really hurt.
Is that all you've got? I'll be taking those papers now.
Armstrong, get that lighter!
Wait!
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid! I shouldn't have let my guard down. Come on, Maya! Right, somebody! Somebody get in here. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal! Yay! Gumshoe actually did come save us! Yay! Oh, I love him. Detective Gumshoe?
Detective?
You think you was gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Ah!
Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
But
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? All right. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind!
Our hero! I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tenderlender is going down. To be continued. Dun dun dun. That was excellent. I enjoyed this episode. All right. Woo! Hell yeah, Gumshoe. Coming in clutch. I love my man. All right. That is gonna be it for this afternoon. We finished our investigation. And I will be back on Tuesday. We will finally have our Yakuza Tuesday. And then I'm probably, until my show is over on the 17th, we're just going to be doing 2 streams a week instead of 3, just because I do have rehearsals to make it to make sure that we look good on stage. So, we'll have a couple of streams next week and the week after. Yakuza, and then maybe some Ace Attorney. Oh, but I do owe y'all 2 karaoke still, because I gotta make it up to 12. I've done 3 karaoke sessions so far. But it's now May, so I owe y'all 2 this month. So maybe we'll do a karaoke. Anyway, more streaming next week. Thank y'all so much for spending some of your Sunday afternoon time with me. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. I love my silly, silly sleuthing men. So, let's go ahead. Who's live this Sunday afternoon? The raid emoji, or raid emote, is in the chat for you to use. We've got Subtract-a-Cat, Audra, Deer, and Clary. Clary just started, so let's go ahead. Let's go say hi to Clary. Clary's playing Elder Scrolls. So go say hello to her, and then I will be back on Tuesday evening. Thank you so much for joining me again. I had a lovely time, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.